What is your favorite memory of the 4th of July?
So, I was very fortunate to grow up in Hingham, and I would go to the parade every year since I was really like a small child. And going to downtown Hingham and seeing the crowds, seeing the floats, seeing all the celebration around the event was just such a wonderful thing to grow up in. And then, we'd have the fireworks as well when I was growing up, and that whole time in Hingham was so special to me to be able to go downtown. And we, like all families, we sat at the same spot with the same people. Yeah. It was just great. And that parade, we did not a lot of towns in the South Shore have such a great parade. No. The Hingham parade is just wonderful. I mean, it really is a fantastic event.
And you have a road race before it, don't you?
We have a road race before, though the Hingham Recreation Department runs a road race. Yeah. Starting at 7 o'clock, the route runs from the middle school down to downtown. Yeah. So the street is lined with people cheering the runners on. Yeah. So, I mean, it's just a great way to start the day. Yep. It really is, yeah.
That's awesome. And what do you think makes, well, you kind of said a lot of things, but what are some other components that makes this parade so special?
Yeah, it's all privately owned, privately raised money,
okay,
which is wonderful.
So the town doesn't pay a cent?
Nope, not a cent to run that parade, okay, which is the parade committee does a wonderful job raising money to put that on.
Including paying for the officers and the first responders and all?
Pretty sure. I think the town may help out a little bit with the detail money, but I'm not positive of that. But the floats, every component in the parade is definitely paid for by the parade committee, which is great. It's a committee of a lot of volunteers who love it. I mean, they have a lot of fun with it. Jim Murphy's been our volunteer for a long time. Marion Blackmer did that for many years too, both good friends of mine. Jim is actually leaving the parade after this year. He found a replacement who's gonna be great. Patrick Kirk is gonna do a great job. So it's just a great committee. They do a great job. They start planning in like the fall.
Oh, sure. Is it themed?
Yeah.
Do you have a theme every year?
It is usually themed.
Okay.
We have different themes different year. We have different grand marshals. Yeah. The Hingham Mite of the Year from the Hingham Anchors in the parade as well. Yeah. And it's just a great community event. Like I always tell people, one thing that's special about the Hingham Parade is we can be divided politically. Sure. We can have different views on subject, but on July 4th, we all come together to celebrate that parade. And I've said that to Jim Murphy, our chair. I'm like, you do so much because you bring everybody together on that one day. And maybe on July 5th, we're gonna disagree again, but that one day, everybody comes together, enjoys that parade, and celebrates our independence. And I think that, for me, that is such a great thing, because as a select board member, and I see so much, different views and different opinions, that's the one day we all come together.
Yeah, there can be a lot of vitriol, and in a parade, there never is.
You're
right.
It's
people, they reserve their spots. They bring their lawn chairs down at 6 o'clock in the morning, and
it's
this
really
is
great.
my spot. That's great. So let me ask you about, what does 4th of July, or Independence Day, as its real name is, what does that mean to you?
Well, in terms of 4th of July, one of the great things about July 4th is that my son Peter was born on July 4th. So he actually was born 6 weeks early, and he came on July 4th. And I got up early, I ran the road race, came back in, and my wife's like, we need to go to the hospital.
Wow.
I'm like, she's like, I think so I showed up at the hospital, and the doctor was like, baby's coming.
Wow.
I go, today? On July 4th, so we had a July 4th son. So when he was younger, Peter's now, he's 12, but when he was younger, he thought the parade
was for him.
It was all about the road race. It was all for him. Like it was a big birthday party, which was great. So, but for me, it's just, again, time to come together, celebrate our country. We're all united that day. One of the July 4th I'll always remember was in summer of 2004. I was in Baghdad, Iraq. I remember just missing home that day. I'm in Iraq, I was getting shot at that night, and I'm like, I really wish I was in Hingham, and it made me never take that day for granted. So that's one of the things. I remember being at church that day and singing like God Bless America with all these troops, and I'm like, wow, this is great, but it really made me never take a July 4th in Hingham for granted ever again. Based on that experience.
And that is such a wonderful point. And you have the background to be able to say that. Really, with all you've done.
Thank you.
And thank you for your service to the country.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. And happy 4th of July.
Oh, you too. I can't wait.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Thanks, Julie.